Okay, here's the thing, and this is key. Get it? Key. So this is the key to my Can-Am Spyder. What's different from this key from, say, this key, other than the shape and that they operate different vehicles? Well, this key is suitable for the Pope because it's holy. This key is very unholy. There's no hole to put it through a keychain. For the most part, that's not a big deal. Bikers don't like to have a big wad of keys dangling from their key because it'll scratch up their gas tank or whatever. So for the most part, motorcyclists don't use a keychain with a lot of keys on it. I don't either. I have a simple little cloth keychain that won't scratch my bike up when I ride. That's the problem. If there's not a hole in your key, how do you attach a keychain? So when I first got it and I realized my issue, I did a little bit of research and I found out there's basically 3 things you can do. There might be more, but there's 3 main things people do to fix this. The first one I found mildly terrifying. You drill it. You take a power tool, which is a plus if you're a man. We like to deal with power tools. You take a drill and drill right through here. Doesn't seem to be a big problem, but inside this key is a DESS system, digitally encoded security system. That means that this key here is specifically designed to work with my Can-Am Spyder. Even if all this grooves right here match up somebody else's Spyder exactly, they can put it in there, it'll turn, but it will not start their Spyder because of the DES system says this is not the bike that this key goes to. So it's a little higher security for your motorcycle versus just a regular key. So if you drill this and you miss and you hit part of this DESS system, your key's not going to work anymore. You will have a paperweight. So that's why that scared me. I mean, you get 2 keys, so I guess you can try it once, and if you mess up, you got another shot, but if you mess up again... so that's the first thing that most people do, is they'll drill it. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't like drilling through it. It does leave kind of a ragged hole. There's some people on YouTube, if you look at some of the YouTube videos, a lot of people have done it. They're very happy with it. They like the way it looks. So if that'll work for you, hey, you can stop this video right now. But if you don't want to drill through your key and risk damaging the DES system, let's look at a couple of other options that do not require power tools. The other options some people used are the little sleeves that came with your keys when you bought the Spyder. If you bought it used, you may not have these, but if you buy it new, they come with these great little sleeves that the key slides into, and it holds it pretty snugly. That key's not coming out, and there's a hole at the end of it. I still have them on the little zip tie that came with it because I've thrown these in my drawer and haven't messed with them. But this is another option people have used. They'll put this on some sort of keychain so that when the key is in their pocket, it's easier to find, and then when they're ready to ride, they just pull it out, start their bike up, and put this part back in their pocket. That's a very easy solution, very cheap, economical, no frills solution. Not quite what I was looking for. I like my keychain. I bought this from Amazon, so I wanted to use my keychain, and I didn't really like the looks of this. Again, some people do it, they love it, they swear by it, and if this will work for you, stop the video now. This brings me to my third option, and that is to get the MagicMoto keychain. And this is a nice little piece of metal that fits around your key like a frame. You can't really tell probably, but the black part is a little raised over this gray part. So this little black frame piece will fit exactly over the gray, and it'll fit your key exactly. So where this key can't come out of here, there's 2 little screws on here, right here and here, that you undo, and it'll allow the top piece to come off. You put your key in there and it fits perfectly, and then you put that little piece back on, put the 2 screws on, and voila, you have a hole in your key now without drilling it. So I like the black. It does come in silver and gold if you want a little bit more bling to it. I like the black. Goes with my bike, my very nice bike. So that's what I did. The downside to this is it's a little pricey. Bottom line is this is really just a little piece of metal, but on Amazon, this little piece of metal will run you about $30. Sometimes you can find it for a few dollars cheaper. I'm going to post a link to the exact one I have. I liked it the best. It was really kind of hard when I was comparison shopping. There was a few that were $5 or $6 cheaper, but this is the one that I saw that came with the little toolkit stuff. Inside this toolkit is the little Allen wrench to undo these screws. A couple of different options for putting a ring on it. This is the typical split ring that most people have dealt with, where you kind of have to split the ring apart, feed your key on there, and twist it all the way around. Inside that came with the little thing is a little cable wire with a little screw connector, and then a little O-ring that opens up like a clamshell and closes. I didn't like either one of those options, so I just took this one off of an old key ring that I had. So it works fine. So inside here is also the Allen wrench and a couple of extra screws in case you lose one, I guess. So when I was looking, this is the keychain, the MagicMoto keychain that it came with the toolkit. Had the screws that I liked, and so I bought this one. I'll put a link in below of where the exact Amazon website that I got this from. I also got my keychain on Amazon. I'm not getting paid by any of these guys. MagicMoto didn't give me a free keychain. They could if they would like, because I've got an extra key that doesn't have a MagicMoto on it. So I bought this MagicMoto straight off Amazon, no discount, full price, just like you would do. So I don't care if you buy one or not. I'm not going to make a penny off of it. If you like it, get it. If you don't, try one of the other options. I also got this little keychain off of there, off of Amazon. Insert before flight. A lot of these guys other moto vloggers that I watch, they have these ones that say remove before flight. But if you take the key out, you're not going to fly anywhere. So this one made more sense to me as insert before flight. So I hope this video helps you out, helps you make a decision what you can do with your key. Whether you leave it alone, put it in the sleeve, drill it, or do this. It's just a matter of personal preference. The drilling scares me because you could mess up the DESS, but there's videos on how to do it safely. This is what I like, so this is what I did. Feel free to do whatever you want to do with your key. If this video helped you out, give it a like. Feel free to check out our moto vlogs where me and Kelly ride around on our Can-Am Spyder, my beautiful Can-Am Spyder. And we try to be entertaining. I fail horribly. Kelly does a pretty good job of it, so feel free to check out the moto vlogs. We make a new moto vlog every Wednesday and Saturday and upload them at 8 a.m. So feel free to watch those, and please subscribe if you like our videos. Thanks, y'all have a good night.